everybody. Welcome back to Unscripted Dad Life. It is me, Kevin, joined with Justin.
Hey, guys.
John.
Yo.
And we are back for another episode. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate everybody. It's been a long time since the three of us have gotten together and recorded. You know, parent stuff came up, or people came into town. Somebody was sick. Oh, that was me.
What's it been, 3 weeks?
I got sick. It's been like 3 weeks, maybe 4. How long has it been? Like, I think it's been at least 3 weeks since we actually got together and talked it out.
I thought it was 2.
Oh, I was sick 1 week, and then we couldn't meet last week because something came up, and then the week before, your wife was out of town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So, yeah, it's been about three weeks, so it's good to see you guys
Good to be
again,
back.
catching up. Let's get caught up. I have a lot of funny stories with the kids and potty training.
Oh, okay.
So, but do you guys want to
what you
talk
got?
about? Oh, man.
Hold on. Let me take a guess. Something ended up on the wall and or in your wife's hands.
Oh, we should do like...
Surprisingly, no.
I'll be darned.
I'm going to create a Kevin Story
though.
bingo, and it's going to be...
Dude, season 2.
Yeah, Kevin Story bingo.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We'll do a John bingo, we'll do a Justin bingo, and a Kevin bingo.
Oh, I like it.
And then whoever fills it out, we got to figure out prizes or something.
Okay.
Dude, we're going to brainstorm that in December.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that.
Dude, that's awesome. Write
Justin
that down.
brings up something dark. Kevin brings up something too light. And what was it? Neon white? Was that
something ends up on a wall.
Mhm.
Kevin's wife catches something. He tells a dad joke, and John goes, "Oh, damn it, I'm getting another podcast."
And John had a relatable story to his child.
And Justin tied it all back to a Time magazine.
Yeah. There you go. So what happened?
So it wasn't my wife that caught something. So my mom and dad are in town. They're staying with us for about a month and a half to help with the kids, so we can, so Anna can work a little bit more, give her parents a break. I don't remember what all happened. Oh, yes, I do. So my oldest was eating a chicken nugget, and he tried to eat quick, and he ended up putting the whole like big chicken nugget in his mouth instead of doing small bites, and he choked on it and he spit it up, and of course, you know.
Did he vomit?
Come out, yeah, that. Shut up. Comes out with it. It wasn't my wife that caught it, but it was my mom.
Mm.
And then we start getting yelled. My dad and I start getting yelled at because we don't know what's going on. We're getting yelled at to bring paper towels and anything else. That's not what was funny, though. So what was funny is our youngest pooed in the toilet
Okay.
for the first time.
Do these
All right.
stories connect?
No. So
Oh.
the
Yeah,
best
wait, hang on.
part-
Yeah, wait. Hey. I was like, okay, so...
Totally random.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations for the first time.
No, but here's the funny part. So I get a picture of it from my wife.
Aw.
And she's like, he pooped in the toilet for the first time. I was like, this is great. And then she follows it up with a text. I'm going to say a little too much here. I don't know if I want to say it. But she's like, there's even a slide down on the side of the toilet, just like his daddy. And I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
let's
got called out.
Let's censor all of that story.
No, keeping it in. So
Amazing.
anyway, that happened.
Okay, well...
But they actually peed and pooped. Bribing them with M&Ms has worked.
Good.
We didn't do the Cheerio targeting. I think I'm still going to try, though, because our oldest still is struggling with using the toilet, but the youngest will run through the house naked like, potty, potty. And then we're chasing him with a diaper or a pull-up so he doesn't go before he gets there.
Mhm.
He's also started to pee in the backyard, which is great. And the other new thing that happened since we last met is they now are not afraid to run through a water sprinkler.
Okay.
And they
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's the best thing ever. So they were throwing
It
water
is.
balloons and running through the sprinkler because we've been, over 100 degrees for fucking
Yeah.
a year and a half
Mhm.
now.
Absolutely. Yep.
So,
That's good. That's a cool thing to introduce them to.
Oh, yeah, dude. They loved it. They're like, oh, I'm all wet. I'm all wet. And then they'd fill up their little cups and throw them at everybody. It was the best time.
Nice.
And that's really all that's kind of been happening. They're just enjoying having Gran and Grandpa here and being with them. Painted, as you notice in our front yard, our mailbox
Yeah.
has been painted.
Mhm.
Okay.
I saw
So-
some chalk drawings on the sidewalk too, or am I imagining?
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
haven't noticed that yet.
Maybe I'm imagining.
When we walk outside, I'll have to take a look. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, it's just been great. They get new Hot Wheels all the time. They're just loving that. So
That's cool.
yeah, other than that, I mean, that's really all we've been doing is just trying to keep them occupied and having fun. So
Well, congratulations on the progress. That is
Mhm.
very
yeah,
cool.
it's
Yeah.
going easier for the youngest than I thought, but the oldest is still struggling.
Yeah.
Oh,
He'll come around.
We'll get there.
and I think they're about to climb out of their crib, so I think they're about to upgrade to bigger boy beds.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
good. Yeah, that's a
Finally.
whole new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
right
they're
on.
turning 3. Well, by the time this comes out, they'll be 3 in a couple of weeks, but yeah, they're getting there.
Nice.
It's awesome.
That's cool.
So, what's new with you guys? Who wants to go next? Justin, John, who'd you like to? Let's get caught up.
You got anything?
I have nothing positive. So
Okay.
Wow. Well, then maybe you should go in the middle so we could go up, down, up.
Yeah. What do you got?
All right, John, you're up, buddy.
It's been a rough couple weeks. I won't delve into it too much, but I almost committed myself to the hospital for a mental collapse. And that's it.
How long ago was that?
What?
How long ago was that?
What's today? Thursday? About 5 days ago.
Okay. And you're feeling better now?
No.
No.
Better than before, but not 100%.
Mm.
So, but I started a new med today to go in addition to my other meds. So we'll see.
Yeah, you were telling us about that before. Is it doing anything for you yet?
Today's the first day. You got to.
It just builds up.
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Got to
Yeah.
wait for a little bit.
All right. How about the kids and everybody? Everybody good?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So here's some good stuff. My sister is doing a book club with her, my niece, and my 2 boys, and my middle child swears up and down he hates reading. He just doesn't want to do it. And he was the very last to get started on this Goosebumps book, Night of the Living Dummy. You
Mhm.
talking about?
Yeah.
New
Classic.
New,
Classic.
Is it a new Goosebump or is it like the ones
Oh,
like
that's
we
old
grew
school.
up?
Oh yeah, it's the ones we grew up on.
Nice.
And so he was the last to get started, but the first to get done. Like once he got started, man, he was hooked.
That's awesome.
So like he has a bunk bed, but the underneath is empty, and he makes a little bunker out of it. So he's got like a little DJ setup and lights and stuff
That's
in
cool.
there. Yeah. He said he's gonna turn that into his like little reading nook now.
yeah.
So he's gonna put
All right. So he's like turned on to reading.
dude,
now.
yeah, he's like hyper fixated on reading.
Oh,
He's
That's awesome.
he gets to pick the next book, so he was gonna. He said he wants to do Revenge of the Night of the Living Dummy.
Right on.
So yeah, he's
That's
all in.
great.
Yeah,
Is he? You don't have to answer if it's weird. I don't know. Is he dyslexic, by chance?
no, I don't think so.
Because I hated reading growing up, and I was dyslexic.
You were what?
You were sorry. I'm sorry. You're
No,
what?
the funny thing about that is I've been pissed off at every person that's ever said, "Oh yeah, he's dyslexic" for years. 'Cause I'm like, no,
what?
I'm the one with the learning disability, dumbass. And now I literally, genuinely just slipped up. I'm dyslexic, but it was a problem when I was in like 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, as far as
Are you laughing at my learning disability or
I'm not
dyslexia?
laughing- I'm not laughing at your learning disability. You've literally said dyslexia 7 different ways.
Just not.
Just dick lick. It's-
Yeah. So I'm dyslexic.
cool? I'm
So I
proud of
just
you.
wondered if maybe that's common.
No,
for-
it's because it takes away from like his video game time. Because
Oh.
this year
Okay, yeah.
I've started making them read every night for at least 20 minutes.
I need to get better.
That's a good idea.
My daughter's
Mhm.
supposed to read every 20 minutes or for 20 minutes every day, and I haven't
Mhm.
been on her about it.
Yep.
Very good this year, but
So yeah, I cut off electronics at like 5:00 so they can do chores, and then eat dinner. They go back to electronics until 7, and then they read for 20 or 30 minutes.
Right
and
on.
if it goes over that, I don't bother,
Mhm.
with stopping them because they like to read.
my daughter has a habit of I'll ask her to read. The school says or her class says that she's supposed to read 20 minutes a day. So if I ask her outside of that, she'll go, "But for how long?" And I go, "Just read, just fucking read."
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
just if you're enjoying it, you'll just keep going.
Mhm.
And she was reading the Percy Jackson books for a
Oh,
while.
yeah, yeah.
She read through. I don't know if she even finished. I think she finished the first one, and then she read through most of the second one, and she was loving it. But she still couldn't claim that she hated it. She wanted to watch the movies and stuff. I think she
Yeah.
got what I got. Reading is a pain in the ass thing to
Huh.
do.
Kids are weird though.
True. Yeah.
But now my middle child, like one morning I was making breakfast and he was like, "I'm just gonna read until breakfast is done." So he like sat down on the couch and was reading that same day. I went to pick him up from school. He was like, yeah, I'm like pretty much done with the book. I read during my free time, and that was like an hour. So like he's choosing to read at school when he could be like, doing anything else. So it's
That's
pretty
cool.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, love it.
It just means you're doing a good job.
I haven't really done anything. It was just him
yeah.
finally getting into the book.
You wore him
Good.
down all these years. You need to give yourself credit, sir.
Okay, I will.
You know those YouTube videos that you'll see every now and then where it's the guy that's like, you see that car over there? I got that in $5 million every week from da da da. You know the stupid commercial. Okay.
Yeah.
So there was one that was around. I haven't seen it in like probably 4 or 5 years, but it was a kid. He was like 11, 12 years old, and he said that my dad doesn't pay me allowance for doing chores, but he'll pay me $20 for every self-help book I read, and like financing and like things like bigger topics than his age group. And I always kind of thought, okay, this is bullshit. They're trying to sell us a self-help book or something like that. But I always thought it was a cool idea. Like, my daughter is learning how to do chores, sure, or she's learning how to make money is what it is. That's what, I don't care about the chores she's doing, but I give her money for that. But I've always thought it would be a cool idea if I could get her to read something that's actually helpful. Because I have this big into comics, love movies, love cartoons, love all that shit. And then I would occasionally have somebody tell me like, no, you don't read. I'm like, what the fuck is the difference? You're reading Twilight. Like that's you're not superior because you're reading Twilight. Like read something that's actually going to help you. So I thought that was kind of cool. So what do y'all think about that?
That sounds actually kind of psychotic in my opinion.
Yeah. What, to think that you're superior because you're...
No. Like having, he gives me $20 to read a self-help book and like, it just sounds like the hustle grind mindset.
I agree with that. But...
And that's so tiring and worn out.
I agree. Okay, I agree with that. But I don't know. I think there's something too, because even for myself, I feel like I could probably learn something rather than sit and read a comic book.
No. I mean, yeah, but comic books and other forms of art and stuff, they still, teach some sort of moral compass,
I agree with that.
And so I think it's fine. There's no gatekeeping there.
Not only that, but it shows that you can make a living with art. Just draw pictures and put them in a book.
Well,
about that.
You've oversimplified my dreams, my dashed dreams, but
you're welcome.
Yeah.
If only you would draw.
If
only you would draw.
Oh, I made a statement to my wife the other day that I'm never fucking drawing for anybody again.
Why?
Sorry, because I fucking hate it. I really do.
We need a fucking logo.
Yeah, I know. No, we got the logo.
No, the shirt one.
No, before COVID, I was working on a comic. This is what brought it up.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was working on. I have probably 6 or 7 pages. I should have had more.
You sent it to me.
Yeah, you read over the little script that I wrote and all that kind of stuff, and I was getting motivated. And I was really into it. This was all before, like the year before COVID, and I have all the stuff sketched out. I've got like preliminary sketches of characters and vehicles and all this stuff that had to go into it. And I was really excited about it. And then a coworker friend that I hadn't seen in a while, a guy that we used to work with years ago, reached out to me, happened to in the middle of this. He goes, hey, I remember you drew, and I've been writing a story. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind drawing up some panels for a comic I've been writing. I said, hey, that's cool. I'm doing that right now. I ended up like wrapped up in his project and then kind of had to kick mine to the side, and then COVID hit, and then I shit on his project too. And I like, for the first couple of weeks of COVID, I was like, this is all weird. I don't know what's going to happen with this. So I just kind of froze up on those projects.
Yeah.
And now the only time I ever draw is when somebody says that they need something from me. All I do is I stress out and I don't deliver. So
fair enough.
I'm like, I don't really want to fucking deal with any of that anymore. So anyway, that's about me. But yeah, she was going through all my, my wife, she's been working on decorating the house a little more, and she asked me where all my drawings and stuff were. And she pulled them all out, and she was like, oh yeah, you were working on this little comic book. This was pretty cool. Could have turned this. I was like, yeah, I could have. Now my hands don't work anymore because fucking...
You don't want them to.
Yeah. So anyway.
Why aren't you working on it?
I don't know. I'm thinking about getting back on it, or at least painting and drawing some more. Once I got the guitar, I stopped doing any kind of...
Oh, you just moved from one art form to another.
Which you can totally relate to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Because he's a hobbyist. Yeah.
So
true.
I'm glad you finished that with ist and not just said that he's a hobby.
He's a hobby.
Because I'm really curious what Hobby John is.
Everybody is.
It's kind of like a hobby horse, but different.
Did you just call him a horse?
A hobby horse.
Do you know what a hobby horse is?
I will when you tell me.
It's a horse head on a stick. Like kids.
Oh,
Right.
All right. Yeah. Well, okay. That's not a hobby horse.
What?
So anyway, one thing I did want to bring up.
Yeah, let's go, man. You said you had a couple of topics. Let's hear 'em.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to tell you all about my daughter spent the night with a friend the other day. This is just funny.
Oh, is this the one that you kind of touched on?
I think
other
I
time?
told you about it a little bit. I
Well,
didn't
no,
tell
you
you about it.
brought it up on the show.
No, I haven't. I promise.
The one.
No. Oh, same friend.
Okay.
So
Part two? I haven't heard.
yeah.
this
Okay.
one.
So she went and spent the night with a friend,
Mm.
and they always do this thing. We always end up in conversation with the parents, and so me and my wife are like, if we're gonna go pick her up, we just expect to be hanging out for half an hour before we leave. No. So we plan for all that. And her friend is real hyper, just in general. She's a really, really funny kid.
Mm.
But so we told my daughter before, like, when we pick you up, be ready. Don't go vanish and all that kind of stuff. So we're all hanging out on the porch, and the kids are like bouncing around, and the mom's trying to have a conversation with us, and we're trying to like all keep focused on something.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, the friend goes, "I made your daughter cry last night."
Oh my god.
And I'm like, what? Okay. So what did you make her? And I'm like, she's laughing, and my daughter kind of smirks and looks over to the side, and I'm like, what did you do to make my daughter cry? And she goes, I told her about my sister. I'm like, what? And as far as I know, she has a brother. I don't know about her sister. Yeah. And she goes, yeah. So I had a twin in the womb, and I told her that I ate my sister in the womb. Mind you, they're 10 years old. And I'm like, holy shit, that's fucking
And this
huge.
conversation is taking place in front of her parents.
In front
as
of,
well.
yeah, all
Okay,
of it.
okay.
And I think me and my wife are both like, whoa, okay. And I'm like, well, okay. And I think, was it you that I was telling you about, and you beat me to the punch on it? You were like, yeah, she ate her twin, didn't she?
No,
Like,
I don't remember. This
somebody I was
part.
telling this to, they were like, ate her twin? Like, apparently this is a joke people play to other people. I don't know. I mean, it's true. Apparently, it was what was so weird about the tone from everybody there, because the mom goes, what had happened is that she apparently absorbed her very, very
Right. We
like,
all know how it works.
yeah, the
right?
explanation
But, yeah,
very, very
yeah.
seriously, and the girl's like smiling, and my daughter's like, I thought she was a cannibal. Like, she told me that. I thought she straight up ate her sister. I was just picturing what she told me.
I'm kind of worried for that girl, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that she's so jovial about it.
As a grown up with a dark sense of humor, I was like, that's fucking great. I love every bit of that.
Nah,
But
I wouldn't leave scissors around the house.
No.
no, you're probably
Or
right
your
about
daughter.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so that was it. I thought that was funny.
Okay. A little disturbing in my opinion. But
Yeah, very disturbing.
So, okay, that was
That's
that
the
was,
same
that was
friend-
number 2, actually.
Is that the same friend whose parents left them to go to the store?
Yes. Yeah.
I'd be-
Cool.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So the next thing that is not my kid related. Have y'all seen the video of the dude from Disturbed at the
oh yeah,
show
yeah,
or something?
talking to the little girl.
What do you think of that?
Um,
Okay, hold on. To
hold on,
explain,
hold on.
yeah. Have
Okay,
you-
okay.
I haven't seen it, and I don't think everybody else has either. So
Exactly,
what do you
okay.
mean?
So apparently, it's the video is of him at a show. There's like a gazillion people out in the crowd, and he's gone down to the front of the thing, and there's a little girl, and I swear her head, maybe eye level with the railing, and he's over there, and he's on the mic, and he's like, "Hey, did I scare you?" And she's like, "Yeah, a little bit." There's nothing to be scared of. We're disturbed. I don't know why I'm playing him like he's fucking Hulk Hogan, but I'll tell you what, brother. Yeah.
No,
So, but
that's Macho Man.
he's being a real
Oh, no, that
sweet
was,
dude. He's being a real sweet dude. Like, what he's doing is noble, I guess. I don't know. He stopped the show to talk to her and say, "You shouldn't be scared. This is fine." And he said, "What's your name, honey?" And she says what her name is, and he goes, "Everybody say hello to her," and they all say hello, and it's this whole thing. And then what's the parent's name? And he does the same thing, and they all say hello. And but I've seen this stupid fucking clip like 20 times in the last week or so, and they're all like, it shows that Eric Draven, is that his name?
Possibly, yeah.
David Draymond.
Draymond, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got a heart. Heavy metal has a heart and all that. And all I can think the whole time I see this clip is that's fucking child endangerment.
Yeah,
From the
right? Taking
parents?
your kid to a
Yeah.
loud
And
show like
especially
that?
I don't know. Well, not just loud. She's in the front row. Like,
Mhm.
I have
The
seen
guardrail, yeah.
insanity at concerts
Mhm.
before where I thought, I might die this time. I don't like.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Every time I see it, like, fuck, I love metal music. Metalheads are cool. They want you to know that they're lovers, not fighters, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole statement of like, oh, metal has art, just shut up. You're not special because you listen to metal.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like,
you made a bunch of people's buttholes
clench
up just now.
I mean, like, I hate.
What do you say?
I hate it when people make something their whole identity or personality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it'd be the same thing if like, oh, like I stan Lady Gaga, everybody else sucks. Like, Lady Gaga, she cares about her family. Like, who cares?
Yeah. What was it? The old, I gotta make sure I say it right. The Chris Rock thing. Certain people like to brag about doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Oh, parents.
Yeah.
Like,
I take care of my kids. Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do.
Them.
I'm pretty sure we all said the same thing in our Ask Us or our fan appreciation show. We were like, no, be a fucking dad.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, you don't get credit for doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, like every time I see that clip, I'm like, that's child endangerment. Like the dude that let the kid up here should have, like, to ride a roller coaster, you have to be a certain height. To get in the pit where I have literally been 6 inches off the ground and floating just based on the people around me. Like,
and I'll give everybody in the pit this. Like, as soon as you fall, they'll pick you up. But they're not expecting, I mean, she had to be like, what, 9 or 10 years old?
Oh, yeah. She was younger than my kid, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
So, no,
Okay, God, I'm glad you're on the same page. Do you think would you bring your kid if they were 10?
Not to front row Disturbed. Maybe like if you're up in the stands and you're further away, then that's different.
Yeah,
down,
the pit's the problem.
Front row in the pit, you got your metal railing and it's Disturbed.
Yeah.
It's not like soft hard rock. It's hard metal.
Yeah,
rock.
they plan to be super heavy.
Yeah, people are going to get wild and crazy.
So I went to the Metallica show.
Oh, yeah. You didn't tell us about this? He's been jealous for 2 weeks.
No, it's not a topic I wanted to bring up because the jealousy is going to take
fucking tell us about it.
It's great.
Son of a bitch.
I never thought I'd be able to see him live because, tickets are so expensive.
Yeah.
But it worked out in a way that my cousin couldn't go. So he gave me and my sister tickets and we went.
And it was where again?
AT&T Stadium.
Okay.
So let me just start with this. AT&T Stadium acoustics are terrible. It took me a while to for some of the songs to be like, what song is this? I don't hear it.
Echoey or
it just didn't sound good. I would have rather them gone to a venue or heard them at a venue that's made for bands and stuff like that.
Yeah.
However, the setup was really cool. They started with the Ecstasy of Gold, like they do with every show. Yeah, it's great. They did their set list. They played 2 nights in a row. No repeat songs between the 2 shows. So what we heard Sunday night, they didn't know, the people who didn't hear Saturday night. So, and vice versa. So pretty cool.
Did you get to hear Fuel?
Fuel? No, they did not play Fuel. I think that was the show that was the previous night.
I love this song.
That is a good one.
They played some good ones though. For Whom the Bell Tolls. Harvest. Did they play? No, they didn't play Harvesters. One. They played one. Just a lot of good stuff. Oh, they did play. And I don't care who doesn't like this because they play with an orchestra. They played No Leaf Clover.
That
is a top song for me. I don't even care.
One.
It's a great song. Anyway, what reminded me of it is when we were leaving, my sister and I were leaving, somebody was carrying their baby, baby, who couldn't have been more than 3 months old.
It's too loud.
And yeah, exactly.
Any ear protection?
Well, I didn't see any ear protection. I'm not assuming that they didn't, but they did not have any ear protection when I saw them. I was like, that is just like wholly irresponsible. Just like ridiculous. Like they could have tinnitus already. They could be partially deaf already. Because it's not like it was quiet in there. I mean, we were up in the upper seats, and it was loud. So seeing that was really just like,
could you
just want to
imagine?
slap some parents? Like, what the fuck were you thinking?
That fucking dude in 20 years from now is gonna have that kid is gonna have hearing issues.
Mm-hmm.
Have I been unplugged this whole time?
No, man.
Okay. He's gonna have hearing issues, and people are gonna be like, so how long have you had hearing problems? He goes, oh, my fucking parents went to a Metallica show when I was an infant. Oh, love to meet them.
Made a good Instagram post though.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's funny
it all
because
worked out.
I remember all the dumb jokes about like like on TV shows and stuff where I was conceived in the parking lot at Burning Man with fucking Grateful Dead. That's Metallica. You never seen it? Like I feel that was a joke for a long time.
I've
Like,
never said that.
yeah, parents in the backseat of a Gremlin at the parking lot at the Grateful Dead show doing acid. I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad
Was
you got
that
to go to
it?
that. Yeah, that's
Where you
what
go?
I
Oh,
was
yeah. I was
trying
like,
to
where are you
trail
going
off
with
the
that?
bullshit. I don't know.
I was like, so tell me about, how your daughter was conceived then, because like, did you guys go to a show and
Woodstock.
Oh, me?
99. No, wait. 13.
Yeah, I was at a fucking Limp Bizkit show.
oh my God, that's terrible. It really is.
Right at that moment, he said, "Yeah."
He did it for the cookie.
There's no, I wish I lived
I hope
in
my wife never hears this.
a
Freaking
timeline
no.
or a universe where they didn't exist. We would
Apparently, you're not a fan.
be interplanetary species.
You
if
know how
they
he feels
didn't
about
exist.
dad jokes? He feels the same way about Fred Durst. Personally, I would
Really?
vote for Fred Durst as president. Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far. But you really don't like him?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, moving on.
So when did you stop listening to the Unscripted Dad Life?
Well,
just-
John started being a music snob.
When they became a movie podcast.
Yeah. And then the other thing I'm trying to figure out, like I wish I'd mentioned it first because there's nothing jovial about it at all. Was my daughter came home from school yesterday, like a tinge bummed out, she told me, she said, yeah, one of my friends was kind of bummed out on the playground. She scraped her knee, like some little unconsequential thing, and then and also her mom died. And
Dude, aren't kids just like
Wow.
the worst in that?
yeah, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then there's more to it that I'd rather not mention
Sure.
here,
Yeah,
but
of course.
I was just like, oh shit. So this morning when I dropped her off, I was like, hey, you need to give your friend like some extra love.
Yeah.
And, like, ask her if she wants a hug or whatever. I was thinking about it the whole time. Yes, I'm bringing up the death as much as I can.
You? No.
But that's a hard fucking thing for adults to.
Oh yeah.
From not from the kid's perspective, from my daughter's perspective of wanting to say something to their friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like none of us know what to do.
Right.
I think the best we can do is like, sorry for your loss, but condolences. And you sound stupid. Like I remember when my dad passed, we had an event at my house, or not an event. After the funeral, we all went back to my house, and I'd have like old aunts and people that I haven't seen since I was like tiny kid.
Yeah.
But they all acted like they knew me and all this, and it frustrated the fuck out of me. I did not like anything about it, and they'd be like, "I'm praying for you." I'm like,
It's pretty aggravating feeling.
You don't. Yeah. So I wanted to be able to help my daughter, and it was so not funny. I say everything's funny. It's interesting to me because it's like I can't figure out the right thing to say to people in that situation. So to like step back one more step and try to teach someone else how they should handle that situation is weird.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just told her, I was like, just pass on as much love as you can.
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
help
I think
her out.
that's probably it in its most simplest form, and it makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, those are the things I had.
Good on you
Thought
for
about
that one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to tell the kids for that.
Well, your kids don't have to say anything. They're too little.
Oh, dude, they're talking all the time.
No. What do you think they'd say?
Oh, that was the other thing that was really kind of funny. Thanks for saying that. So the fact that they're talking, there was one morning where they both had number 2 in the diaper.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're running down the hall, and my wife is chasing them and trying to change them. And my dad comes out, or grandpa comes out, and he's like, "Oh, we got double duty, huh?" And the kids the rest of the day, double duty, double duty. They think it's the funniest thing. It's fantastic. I love it. Anyway, sorry.
Okay.
That's pretty cute.
Double duty.
I had to do something after you brought us down to, death. And it's like, oh, poop.
I think we have a habit
is
of
poop
slamming.
Poop is just funny.
Yeah.
All right.
What are we doing today?
Well, it's our Thanksgiving episode. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. In the spirit of Thanksgiving, I noticed that Justin actually did bring things like the pilgrims before him. He brought chocolate-filled crepes and beer.
Mm-hmm.
And John brought himself, and I brought nothing. So we did a very good job for our Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So happy Thanksgiving to all of you who are with us this week. I don't really have many plans for Thanksgiving. It's going to be a family-filled event of me smoking meat and a lot of kids and a lot of family. So it's gonna be
That slight pause
tiring.
between smoking and meat
Yeah.
just made me think. It's like, I'm sorry, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you. Yeah,
Oh,
but
dramatic effect. So, do you guys have any plans for Thanksgiving this year, or what do you?
Same old thing. I'm just gonna have as much family over as I can, and then
as you can or as you can stand.
no, as I can. I can. Similarly to other people, yeah, I have a hard time with in the same way that other people do. Yeah, it's gonna be a good
Do you
time.
like any of them?
Okay,
Yeah,
so what are you doing? What do you do? Because that's gonna get cut out if
Yeah,
you go
write
down
that time
that
down.
road. So, what about you, John? What do you got? You doing anything?
We kind of covered this in the what are the traditions that you do for things. So it's what I mentioned before. We're going over to my sister-in-law's, who between her and my wife and their friend,
Sorry, go ahead.
they spend the entire previous day cooking and drinking, and then the next day we go over and hang out and eat as much as we can, watch the Cowboys game, and I'll try and call my cousins to see if they're gonna hang out, and then I'll go over there and watch the rest of the Cowboys game.
Nice.
And then go home full and with a lot of leftovers.
Nice. That's the best part of Thanksgiving. Still, I know it's cliche,
Leftovers?
but yeah, the
Oh,
leftovers.
dude, I love it.
Just turkey sandwiches for a week.
Yep.
Question. So there's always like a huge spread of food, and before I used to be like, I'll get a little bit of everything, like I'll get like the green beans and stuff, but like now, fuck that. I just go straight for the stuffing and the ham and mashed potatoes. I don't get anything else.
That's an age thing. That's
Yeah.
cool. Like, I know I'm gonna like these.
Right.
This is
Yeah.
gonna
Does
be-
anybody else do that?
Yeah.
Because I like
All the time.
Mhm.
Okay.
All
All
the time.
Because I felt kind of bad, but then because I make sure my kids are eating vegetables, but I'm like, no, I'm not me, kid.
Yeah, I don't. For me, I'm not gonna. Same with the kids too. Like, I'm not gonna put something on my plate I know I'm not gonna eat.
Yeah.
Because then it's just gonna make whoever made it feel bad. I'm just gonna leave it
Yeah,
in the
but-
pan and give the illusion that I ate it.
There's kind
And
of
then when they take all of it back home, they'll maybe reconsider cooking.
there's kind of a catch-22 there, because you either don't put it on your plate and then don't eat it and they feel bad, or you I'm sorry, I think I got that mixed up. You either put it on your plate and don't eat it and then they feel bad because somebody took a dent out and didn't actually eat it, or you don't touch it and then they go home with a full platter
Exactly. That's what I just said.
and then they still feel bad.
Well, no, I mean, then they need to rethink if they need to cook that ever again.
It's on them.
Yeah, like maybe I shouldn't make this because nobody ate it.
My wife,
Doing them a favor.
she took, I think I mentioned on here, but my wife's a vegan, and she early on when she was doing vegan stuff, she would take vegan stuff to the potlucks and no one would touch it. And which sucks for them because she's a fucking amazing cook.
I remember, she made some meatballs. I can't remember what they were made out of, but you had me try it. It was delicious.
Yeah, she made something this week. Oh my god, it was I don't know what the meat was, but it was just penne pasta with sun-dried tomatoes and some kind of creamy sauce, and it was perfect. And then, like a dumbass, I worked from home the next day, and I didn't want to I eat salads for lunch most days, and I didn't want my salad, so I went and got Chick-fil-A. And then like an hour later, I went, fuck, we still had some of that badass penne shit in there.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A's good though.
Yeah, it's
Dude, my kids love the Chick-a-Way.
Chick-a-way.
That's what they call it.
That sounds like an Indian tribe.
Yeah. You ask them what they want to eat for dinner or lunch or breakfast, even. They're like, Chick-a-Way, nuggets and fries. You're like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
So what
that
do you
never
really
stops.
want?
My kids still do that.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken and fries.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's tough.
My daughter's addicted to Cane's. I'm trying to get her addicted to golden chicken steak.
All right. So hot take here.
Mhm.
Cane's is awful.
My wife
I do not like
agrees with you. I think it's fine.
No, it's not.
I've started getting the tenders and then going home and putting my own buffalo sauce on it and putting it on a tortilla.
Okay, so that's an interesting problem to solve when you could have just gone somewhere else.
No,
Yep.
like I said, I'd rather go to Golden Chick because they have amazing fluffy rolls.
And so here's my thing with Cane's. The chicken is good. The toast is good. Fries mid, but they don't give you gravy.
No, the fries aren't very good. Yeah,
Dude,
they don't give you
gravy
anything
was-
other than their
yeah.
sauce. They're so fucking
Right.
proud of their sauce. They don't.
It's
Yeah.
just their sauce. Like, dude, come on. Like, I don't want this with my chicken. Give me some motherfucking gravy. It just makes me so mad because like Golden Chick gives you gravy.
Mhm.
Yeah, they do.
What's that other
KFC.
chicken place?
KFC.
What's the other place that's like Golden Chick?
Popeyes.
No, it's a yellow place as well. Damn it, I can't remember. Golden
Chicken Express?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Chicken Express. Yeah,
Yeah,
and they're good.
They give you gravy because that is what you're supposed to have with your chicken tenders.
You should try something that I can't remember the name of, but you should try that.
Okay.
All right, I'll remember it and tell you later.
What is that
What is
sauce
that
even
called?
made of, though? It's like
My wife could tell you. I think she's like I just love your
it's like
passion.
ketchup, mustard,
They have
radish. I mean, it's bullshit. They like, who cares?
My daughter
is it
swears by it,
whispering
and I think
chicken?
at some point recently, I'm like, oh, this was made for kids. Like, this is kid food.
Right? Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
No, it's not whispering chicken. Is it blues chicken?
Wait, what do you? Is this a Colorado thing?
I'm talking to myself right now. Don't mind me, guys. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Somebody's out there. Go, no, yeah, you're right. It's blues chicken, whatever the hell that is.
No. Actually, my when my wife listens to this, she's like, "Are you a dumbass? It's this. We go there all the time." It's gonna be great. But once I figure out what it is, I'm gonna.
Did you lived in Garland for a while, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you ever go to Babes?
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
fucking hated Babes.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I never liked it. People would invite me to go, and I'd be like, "Fuck, this is gonna cost me too much money," because you had to do the family
Oh
spread.
yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, as a teenager, like, fuck, I wish we'd go anywhere
There
else.
is there's some I haven't been in a long time. It has to be over like 15 years since I've been.
And were you ever there when they'd either do the hokey pokey out of nowhere,
Or somebody would come out
or
and sing.
some waitress would come
Yeah.
sing? Even then, I was like, this is weird. She just served us beans.
This has
and
never
she's-
happened at
this-
any family spread that I've been at. Why is it happening here?
She gets her moment, and I get my beans.
So for anybody that's not familiar with, is it called family style or what is it?
I think it's called Family Style.
Yeah, family style.
Are you talking about
when
the
it's
name of the
all
place?
big things. Yeah,
Yeah,
family
do
style.
what?
Are you talking about the name of the place or the?
No. The name of the like how it's
Yeah.
spread
Yeah,
out.
family style. Yeah.
Okay, family style. So what it is that everything is put on the table for everybody to reach in and serve themselves.
Yep.
Except for like the main cuisine. So you got like your mashed potatoes, your heavy green beans, corn,
Mhm.
blah, 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 and you just reach in and grab for yourself. So I guess it's this idea that it's like a family meal, but it's at a restaurant,
Yeah.
and sometimes the waitresses sing because they don't have any male waiters there. It's like it's an all
Oh,
female
yeah,
staff.
yeah.
Remember?
Um,
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's right.
I was looking at the chicken place name.
That's why it's called Babes. I never realized
Is
that.
that what we're talking about? Is Babes? Because I was about to
Yeah.
ask. Like I wasn't paying attention. I was too into Google.
Mhm.
So it's called Babes.
Babes,
It sounded
yeah.
like a place called Boca de Beppo because it's the same thing.
I've been to
Oh
Boca
yeah.
de Beppo.
Well,
Well-
no, that's not the same thing.
Yeah.
No,
I thought
that's
that was like
that's
a
like a
family
high
style.
end.
No, it's
Italian
not. Hold on.
restaurant, isn't it?
Celebrations.
I don't know about
It's
celebration.
down by the love field.
Haven't been there.
Family style.
I want to
Really
make
good.
it clear.
But you get gravy with your chicken.
Damn right.
realizing now,
Slim chicken, by the way.
Why? Oh,
is
Slim
the
chicken's
place
pretty
out.
good.
Dude,
Yeah.
the fried okra.
Oh yeah.
Plus in Texas, it's the only place you can get a chicken and waffle where the waffle is shaped like the state of Texas. If you go to Slim Chickens anywhere else, it's just a regular waffle.
Oh,
Is that a
Holiday Inn does that.
Is it-
I just want to throw that out
Fucking-
there.
Yeah, dude, I just want
They
to
have a waffle maker at Walmart that puts Darth Vader's face right on
Hey,
it.
this became the chicken and gravy episode.
Yes, and we're having more fun now than we were talking about at my.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that like probably for
Now we're a
I don't know how long
restaurant
we've been talking
podcast.
about this, but
We're
there's,
malleable.
there's probably not a lot of people that are gonna give a shit about this chicken.
Oh yeah, they will.
No,
There's
if
gonna-
they're
there's gonna be
if they're
fans, dude.
from the Metroplex, I'm sure they've
Fair
heard
enough.
of it.
Actually, you know
Yeah.
what? When you listen to this episode, guys, reach out to us. unscriptedlife.com. Interact with us. Send us an email. What's your chicken and gravy place?
I'll be like,
I
yeah,
want to know.
my daughter sang it, babes, several years ago.
Yeah. Hey, and listen, I'm not against
what-
that at all, but it's
Yeah.
it's just kind of weird because like it's supposed. Oh yeah, that's the point I was making. It's this family style. You reach in, serve yourself, blah blah blah. But then they have like all of a sudden, they'll encourage everybody to get up and do the hokey pokey.
Yeah.
Or like a waitress will just stand up and start saying, "There's nothing family style about that. It's literally never happened at my house. I've not stood up and go,
No.
all right, guys, time to do the hokey pokey, and then it's
Not
time
at
for
all.
dessert.
You should
know?
try that like, this week.
Dude, Texas Roadhouse
You
chicken
believe
and
it?
gravy is good.
Okay.
I've never liked.
I don't go to Texas Roadhouse for chicken though. Not gonna lie.
You know why I don't
I
like?
get steak there.
Texas Roadhouse
That's true,
has
yeah.
on their menu, their chicken is called chicken critters, and they're really gross. And it's one of those places that has the peanut shells all over the floor, which
They stopped
That is-
doing that thing.
yeah,
for
they
me.
had
I
to
always
start
found that
cleaning it up.
disgusting.
Yeah,
so
I'm-
weird.
Yeah.
I always I was the same way. Like, how is this not a health code violation?
Yeah, it's saliva.
Like, it's
well,
pretty
okay. I
gross.
wonder if COVID probably
It was
squashed that.
only COVID that squashed that.
Well, good. I hope it never
Thank
comes
goodness.
back.
Yeah, same.
Because I remember all my redneckist friends would be like, "It's quirky, right? It's
Yeah,
fun."
no, it's
no,
so
yeah.
for those who haven't been to Texas Roadhouse, in the waiting area,
Covered in
they
shells.
they used to have this anyway. It stopped, thankfully. Just bags of peanuts everywhere, and people all around you would grab the peanuts
everywhere.
Wait,
everywhere.
It was bags
The waiting
of
area,
peanuts
the
down
bar. Huh?
Here? Is bags of peanuts down here?
Well, they had barrels. What I
Yeah,
remember.
Yeah.
maybe barrels.
Barrels in Colorado,
Yeah.
but bags would.
So,
yeah.
so barrels, and you just reach in, grab a handful,
Good.
and you eat them,
Mm-mm.
and then you spit out the shell literally on the floor. So, like you're walking around
Mhm.
on
So-
other people's used shells,
It's
and it's just the
fun.
most
Not-
disgusting thing.
Just to like take that up a notch too. They're putting it in their mouth
Mhm.
after they grab it from the bucket where
Yeah.
other people's hands.
Yeah,
have
no,
been.
exactly. Yeah, there's nothing
Oh.
sanitary about it at all.
Mhm.
Mm.
How do you feel about Dickies? I'm just throwing shit
That's
out.
a terrible.
Dickies.
Dickies is fine.
I can't do that barbecue, dude. That's terrible barbecue.
No, it's
Nah, it's
fucking
fine.
fine.
No.
Like people get real riled
No,
up
it's
about
not.
Dickies being bullshit.
It's
It is
nasty.
bullshit.
It is
Fine.
nasty.
But like you know what you're getting there,
Yeah,
and you know
I
what?
will-
I'm not spending $20.
Well, I was
on
about,
it,
no, I was
you know
about to
what I'm
say.
saying?
I went
Yeah.
like 2 months ago on my own. I was like, I'm gonna get some Dickies. It's cheap. It's good. It cost me like $20 for what I got.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, it was. I
I
got
bought
my
the restaurant.
big old sweet tea. I got 2 meats. I got some okra and some mac and cheese. $20.
Okay, I'm
Dude.
not going to Dickies anymore.
Yeah,
Slim
that's-
Chickens has the best fried okra ever.
You just said that.
I know. I just want to. I want to reiterate how good it is.
The ogre at
Not sponsored yet.
Golden Chick's pretty good too. I'm glad we steered this in this direction. This is a lot of
Oh,
fun.
I do want to take a second. Hold on. Bring it back to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law always, for me, makes sure that we have mashed potatoes and gravy there because she knows I
Nice.
freaking love them. So
Do you
shout
really?
out.
Nice.
Yeah. I love mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh, we got to do a real big shout out to your sister here in a second. But
Dude,
you know
do it.
what? You know what's really good? I actually, if I have any left, I'll save them for you.
Mm-hmm.
I actually take a whole potato and throw it on the smoker,
Mm-hmm.
and then we mash it up,
Mhm.
and then I'll make the gravy from scratch. So we actually have smoked mashed potatoes and homemade gravy.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I'm coming to your house.
Are you a
dude.
brown gravy or a white gravy kind of person though?
Depends on what it is, but for
Okay.
Thanksgiving, I prefer brown.
Okay.
Really?
If there's any
as an
left-
adult, I like brown. I'm a cream gravy default. but-
Yeah. If we have any left, I'm going to save you some. And if not,
Sweet.
then I'll just make you some just because.
Well, that's sweet of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
What about
You don't get
desserts?
nothing.
That's fine. What about desserts?
For me,
Mhm.
dessert for me is really hard because I have that really weird allergy. So
Oh, yeah.
dessert for me is tough. So I am a coconut cream pie guy all the way because
I like
it's one of the
coconut cream pie.
very few things I can eat with no cinnamon.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I
Interesting.
forgot.
So
cinnamon was a thing.
pumpkin pie is a no. Carrot cake is a no. Cheesecake is usually a no because
Oh yeah,
put
they
cinnamon
sprinkle
in the
cinnamon on
crust.
everything around
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. That's right.
So, yeah, my wife's aunt makes me a special pumpkin pie every year, and it's made with nutmeg instead, and it's
Aw,
all mine
that's
to
nice.
myself.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just a gigantic thing, and it's fantastic.
That's cool.
But yeah, that's so for me, it's coconut pie all the way, just
I
because it's the
love-
only thing I can eat.
Who was it? You said well.
My wife's aunt.
That's people that accommodate and stuff like that. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
We're losing that in this country today.
Sometimes she forgets though.
You know,
So
that's-
I mean, I don't want you.
now
to
you're just being a
take your
bitch.
praise, take your praise back, sir. No,
Gonna gift
she
horse
does.
in the
She
mouth.
does. She does try every year, and that's what matters.
My mother-in-law used to make me a chocolate pie every year just for me. I thought that was awesome.
Nice. Her sister has tried to kill me multiple times
Oh, that's good.
with cinnamon.
Oh, that's not good.
No. Like she'll forget and I'll be standing literally face to face on the other side of the counter and she'll just start pouring cinnamon right in front of me and it's just like, oh my God, I can't breathe anymore. Oh, I'm
Nice.
so sorry, I forgot. It's the funniest thing.
Forgot again this
What-
year.
It's
What?
Yeah. It was last
turns
week.
around and goes nixed it again. What happens to you if you?
It just gets hard to breathe.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know.
So it won't kill you.
No.
So you exaggerate.
I exaggerate for dramatic effect, yeah. But it works. People get the point that
I
way.
was really worried about you. I'm like, I
You're
gotta
like-
remember. Don't give
Yeah.
them cinnamon.
Yeah, no, it's, if you don't get dramatic,
Oh.
people aren't going to remember, and then you're going to eat cinnamon and die. It's fine.
So-
Don't worry about it.
Side
You're
story.
not in the will.
Kind of relevant.
Wait, hold on. Before you get to that,
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
pecan pie and whipped cream. That's my go-to for dessert.
Ooh.
I like pecan pie. My father-in-law loves pecan pie.
Yeah, well,
It's not my jam.
he's a pretty cool dude.
How do you feel about peach cobbler?
I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite.
You like peach cobbler?
Coconut cream.
Oh,
Pie.
we handled this. Sorry. I used to make this thing. We tried it again this year, but I wasn't a huge fan of the way it turned out. But I used to make it for Christmas usually. Oh yeah, I made it for Christmas for work more than once. When
Oh, the chocolate mousse?
the trifle.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
that is good.
It's
Give me some of that.
You make a devil's food cake, and then you chop it up, and then you get a big bowl, and then you put like the squares around, and like I got a big circle, so I put it around in this big circle, and then you put a layer of chocolate pudding. I usually just use Jello pudding and put a layer of that, and then you put a layer of Cool Whip, and then you drizzle in some Bailey's Irish cream. And, and then crumbles of Heath bar, and then you just layer it like that all the way up. And it's
you're making that way.
And I usually make it for Christmas. I haven't made it the last couple of years, but
damn it!
But
you're making it this year.
I brought it to work one time.
Don't ever do that. Bring it to the house. No, bring it here.
Bailey's Irish cream ain't shit, but it was like a quarter of a shot glass. It was hardly anything across the whole damn thing. And one of our coworkers was fucking furious with me when they found out.
Oh, I don't think she was furious. It's just that she's an alcoholic.
Yeah. I know.
And so I think, I don't remember her being furious. I just remember her being bummed out that she couldn't have any.
Oh, I heard tale that she was mad at me. But
I mean, she may have been furious, but I never saw firsthand.
I'll tell you one thing, she missed out because it was fucking.
No, it was delicious, man. Yeah, I'll eat your portion. It's fine.
So, because we're parents, what do your kids eat for Thanksgiving? We haven't brought the kids up.
Oh, who cares?
Except for poop.
Yeah, this conversation got a whole lot more fun.
All right, I'm just curious.
No,
I want to say, whether or not we're talking about our kids, we're still dads. Am I right?
Yeah, I was just curious because it's going to be the first time our kids can eat anything at Thanksgiving that's not.
No, you know what? Our
like
fucking kids eat
food.
So chicken strips and French fries.
Is that all they eat for Thanksgiving too?
Yeah. So no, my daughter loves the turkey. She likes turkey sandwiches. Yeah. Sorry, but
no, it's cool, man.
What are you excited for your kids to experience for Thanksgiving?
Nothing, because if they don't like the turkey that I smoke, then I'm going to feel bad that I made something bad for them.
What? That's not how I thought that was going to go. I'm so used to him. I thought you were going to be like, if they don't like the turkey that I slaved over, then they're out of the house.
I mean, I'm still going to eat it, but I mean, I want them to eat and enjoy what they're eating, but they are very picky right now, so I don't know what's going to happen.
And they will be for years and years to come.
Oh, great.
I feel like, do you think boys are any different?
No.
No. Because I feel like I was a little bit younger when I started trying weird stuff.
I will say my middle child is now starting to he likes steak. All of a sudden, he made it and we had to force him to try it. And it was just like this light bulb moment for me. He's like, why have I never tried this before?
Interesting.
Nice.
And he wants to try seafood. He wants to try proper ramen noodles like on Naruto because I guess they make them look good there.
Sure.
And so yeah, he's getting more adventurous with that. And then when I took him to the zoo, this lady was chatting with him, and he likes his pizza with zero sauce on there, just bread and cheese or whatever. And she's like, well, did you know that your taste buds sort of change? They evolve every 7 years. So he's counting down the day until he's 14 so that he can try pizza with sauce on it.
Oh, I hope he goes, wait, what? Pizza with sauce on it?
Yeah.
Wow, isn't
it crazy?
Yeah, pizza's fucking amazing.
Right, yeah. He still eats pizza, but it has zero tomato sauce.
Yeah. Does he know what it tastes like, or you just...
He I guess he's tried it once before. I don't know. It had to have been years ago, though. But he swears up and down he doesn't like it now.
Because my daughter, she has a bad habit of she just won't try it. It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you gotta fucking try it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, our oldest loves pizza.
Yeah, most kids do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Our youngest doesn't like it, but our oldest is like, dude, yeah, I want that pizza.
My wife literally just texted me. She said, pizza when you get home.
All right. Well, on that note,
yeah.
You know.
So just dry, or is there something a substitute?
I think it's just butter. There's that, but yeah, there's nothing on it. It's just bread, then a layer of cheese, and then whatever toppings.
Have him try it with barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like Alfredo or something.
Oh,
Alfredo's good.
Still, well, he will eat the Alfredo pizza when we go to Cece's, but that's about it.
Interesting.
Yeah, but we're not gonna well, I was gonna say we were not gonna special order a whole pizza for him, but that's literally what we do. So
whole cheese pizza
just for me.
Oh, did I tell you? Hold on, this is so stupid. I got a Kevin McAllister action figure in the mail the other day.
Did you really?
Fuck yeah.
Interesting.
That's awesome.
Huh. That's awesome.
That's all. Sorry.
I'm happy for you.
I was really hoping you would just stop and say you got a Kevin action figure in the mail. And I was gonna brag that I have action figures, but I don't. So
Thanks.
thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Killed my dream.
All right.
No, I mean we probably just call it here. It's been
We literally
over
just
an hour.
talked about chicken for like 45
Dude,
minutes.
Seriously,
I
guys.
just imagine people being like, I don't have any.
I didn't have any like particular passion about chicken,
Yeah.
but man, these guys are really convincing
Really
me.
talking it up.
So no, seriously, reach out to us. Tell us your favorite chicken and gravy combination.
Yeah.
Where do you go get it?
Tell us your favorite chicken restaurant,
That does the hokey pokey.
and tell
No.
us your the one that the chicken restaurant that you hate the most and why it's Cane's.
Yeah. And just throw one of your secret
Yeah.
recipes in the comment section.
And we'll even challenge you if you know something better than chicken and gravy. Tell us, and we'll go try it.
Okay. Yeah.
And by
I mean,
we, I
that's
mean-
probably pretty easy.
Yeah, but I mean by we, I mean Justin, because you can't beat chicken and gravy.
No, I'll try it, but I'll probably be disappointed. So yes,
This was real broad. What are we talking about now? Just
Food.
anything?
Food.
No, we just talked about pizza.
Dude, did any of us eat dinner? I think it's obvious we haven't yet.
I have zero appetite, but I'm gonna eat a
okay.
piece of pizza when I get home.
Nice. Well, on that note, you guys know what we need.
We need to sign off.
Yep. And your tagline.
Actually, I was gonna say we need some fucking chicken and gravy.